Hi guys, Wayne from Panasonic. Field testing today the brand new LUMIX G9. Pretty exciting. This is a flagship camera for Panasonic focused on the stills photographer. It's got a swag of awesome new features which I'll run into at a bit of depth. Field testing here today at the beautiful Maroubra beach. There's whales splashing in the background, so let's get into it and I'll chat to you in just a second. The Panasonic LUMIX G9 has been created to truly inspire the enthusiast still photographer. With a stellar lineup of best-in-class features that truly deliver incredible responsiveness, stunning image quality, precise operability and outstanding mobility. Okay, so I was actually really lucky. There's been some whales breaching and jumping just off the coastline here, which was a perfect opportunity for me to test out the high burst rates available on the G9. So in singular autofocus you can get up to 60 frames per second, or in continual autofocus up to 20 frames per second. You can actually also toggle, there's two different drive modes on the dial, so you can set either 60 or 20 within the settings menu so that you can quickly toggle between the two, because you obviously don't always need 60 frames per second. Really depends on what you're shooting and what your needs are. It just gives you that extra option in camera real quickly to access. This is also being done at high resolution and full RAW straight to the SD card as well. So inside the LUMIX G9, driving its exceptional picture quality, is a Micro Four Thirds 20.3 megapixel sensor. It's all wrapped up in a magnesium alloy chassis. It's splash proof, dust proof, and it's also freeze proof, so it's really built to withstand the elements. So one of the great new features of the G9 is high resolution mode. So once you go into the menu system and activate high res mode, it gives you an 80 megapixel image. It's actually using the inbuilt stabilization to move that sensor around and grab 8 different images and then combine them together in camera instantaneously. So the beauty of it is it keeps the 20 megapixel images as well, so you can actually compare the difference between the two. I've set this one up right now, we'll take a photo, let's see how it looks. So if we flick between the 20 megapixel and the 80 megapixel image, you can really see the difference in the detail, highlighting the advantages of this feature. So the G9 features Panasonic's awesome dual IS2 stabilization system, and it's improved upon it by adding up to 6.5 stops of latitude. Now this obviously means you could get a handheld shot with longer shutter speeds you previously probably wouldn't be able to get, as well as even driving your ISO back down for higher image quality. Here's a photo that I took a little bit earlier, and I was able to handhold the G9 for a 1-second shutter speed, and it still delivered a really sharp, high-resolution image straight out of the camera, no problems. At 0.83 times, that's 35mm camera equivalent, the magnification ratio of the live viewfinder is the largest in its class. This OLED LVF display has a high 120 frames per second refresh rate with no blackout, a key to shooting high-speed action. The status LCD on top of the body, also largest in its class, provides detailed setting at a glance. So there you go guys, a really quick look at the brand new Panasonic LUMIX G9. As you can see, it's got a swag of awesome new features geared towards the high-end photographer as well as the semi-pro photographer as well. If you want any more information on the Panasonic G9, just head over to our website at panasonic.com.au.